Clyde winning the ball in midfield. Andy Woollock unleashing Colin McGlashan. Martin Feeney, the fullback, up with him. And that's a known goal. Martin Feeney putting the ball through his own net into the second half. Clyde leading Dunfermline by 1-0. Trevor Smith's header out to the right side. This is Mark Smith taking on the Clyde defence. Deep cross here. It's in the net and it's 1-1. Trevor Smith and Paul Smith on the goal line. 9 minutes into the second half, it was Mark Smith's cross. The header back, and who got the final touch? Well, it looked like Trevor Smith. Dunfermline trying to grab the lead here after tying the match. Shot coming in by Morrison, and that's a great block by Derek Atkins. Morrison with a corner for Dunfermline. Header by John Watson, striking the underside of the bar. Morrison's corner was a great touch by Atkins as Watson powered his way in. There's the Atkins touch, and bouncing on the Clyde side of the line. Dunfermline going forward again, enjoying a fine spell in the second half here. Paul Smith's shot. Trevor Smith unable to push it home. Stuart Beattie with it. And Ross Jack. Tremendous header. Morton wearing the change strips. This is Craig Robertson, subject of a 150,000 bid by St Mirren yesterday. Morton onside, it's Jim Robertson. He can equalise here, and he has. It's 1-1. Beattie's corner. And there's Robertson. Dunfermline back in the lead. Craig Robertson. Stuart Beattie with the accurate corner. Craig Robertson with a scoring header. And no wonder St Mirren are after him. Intercepted by Davy Irons. Leaving everyone for dead. Getting past O'Hara. Irons. Inches away. Victory vital for Dunfermline if they're to hold themselves back into the title race. Chance for Mark Smith. Hogmanay feel to the proceedings this afternoon, and the kickoff is delayed by 10 minutes because we have a record First Division crowd of over 12,000 inside East End Park. It seems that bears are the in thing at this time of year. Bobby Smith with a throw, finding John Watson. Smith looking for room in field. Beattie bringing it down. Away by McNair. A lot of grit in the Dunfermline midfield. Chance might come to Trevor Smith. That's a penalty. He was brought down by Gordon Marshall. The Falkirk players don't like the decision. Surrounding referee Mr. Miller. And this could well be a booking for Gordon Marshall. Trevor Smith running down the left. Marshall comes out, and he certainly pulled him down. Ross Jack scores for Dunfermline. Ideal start for the Pars. Stuart Beattie with a corner. It might come to Jack. Dunfermline looking again to get into attacking positions. There's Graham Robertson, and Jack with a header off the crossbar. Watson! Well, he seemed to take a knock, but it's a goal for Dunfermline. Getting a bit nasty inside the goal mouth, and bookings could well follow. Kick by Westwater. Little covering. This is John Watson. Infield again to Jack. Marshall tips it away, but it's a goal. Ross Jack second on the day. Dunfermline really have been awesome on their own ground this season. Gary Riddle, a slack pass back, and a chance for McGibbon. He slips. So does Westwater. And Beattie clearing it back. Well, that was certainly comedy of errors. Graham Robertson, the right fullback. Ball's laid off now to Davy Irons. And the shot tipped away by Marshall. Dunfermline still pouring players forward. Stuart Beattie blocked away by Nicol. Might come back to Paul Smith. Off the woodwork. The final score 3-0 for dull weather and Fife, but a large crowd at East End Park. And there's Bobby Smith, who today makes his 500th senior appearance. St Johnstone still up there with a chasing pack. But Dunfermline strong favourites for promotion now. Here's Paul Cherry for St Johnstone. And just nodded over by Coyle. St Johnstone defence in trouble. And there's the flick by Farningham. Banovic short with his kick again. Picked up by Paul Smith. And Ross Jack might have a go. Wasn't far away. Intelligent build-up by Dunfermline. Farningham finding Ross Jack. And Banovic with a save. Banovic really has struggled with his kicks. Irons with a cross. And Jack's header. Beattie gives it away. This is Steve Masgrave. Great turn by Masgrave. But the shot not matching the build-up. And Westwater holding on to the ball. Paul Smith beating Stuart Beattie. Playing against his former club. Dunfermline desperate for a goal now. Here's Stuart Beattie, and Ross Jack scores! A late goal for Dunfermline, but a vital one. They've waited a long time for that strike. 16 minutes played in the second half. And John Watson, the flick to Davy Irons, the breakthrough! And a goal fit to win a championship. The midfielder, Davy Irons. And the Dunfermline fans delighted. The build-up was neat, and the key flick was this one here by John Watson, finding Irons, a powerful shot that's always going away from Kennedy. The chase on for Paul Smith. Being checked by Alec Hamill. And the corner goes to Dunfermline. Taken by Irvin. And there's the header! Cleared off the line. All the big men up for the set plays now. And tipped over by Kennedy. Irvin again. And there's Tierney! 1-0 the final score, and Jim Leishman delighted with events here, and it aired.